You know what? I'm in the mood to fucking complain about something, and then I remembered that there is something out there that deserves for me to shit all over it for being shit. Something that is just actually the definition of taking all your hopes and dreams, pissing all over them, then cutting your toes open, and continuing to piss in those cuts. Something that is even more AIDS and depressing than Twitter, and that's fucking saying something. Mob of the Dead. I'm joking, lads, alright? You already know it's Blood of the Dead, or as I like to call it now, Cunt of the Dead, because this map was made by cunts! The worst part is, it was made by the same cunts who made Mob of the Dead. So how they managed to fuck it so badly, I will never know. You know when zombie YouTubers get invited to Treyarch, why can't one of them just like go to a developer, or just randomly call up Jason Blundell? Because I know for a fact some YouTubers have their contact details, or Mr. Rufflewaffles has him tied up in the basement. But literally, can one of them ask why they chose to make Blood of the Dead so shit? Do you actually hate the zombies community, Jason?
Yes.
We all know why it was ass, and that's because 1, Black Ops 4 was just ass in so many ways, and 2, it's because Mob of the Dead was so good. 5 Remake was nothing but better, and they didn't even change much except the Wonder Weapon. The extra area in the offices ain't even that much of a change, and the Pack-a-Punch area doesn't make that much of a difference either. But it was way better because 5 really isn't that good of a map, so it's easy to improve on that. When you remake what is considered the best zombies map of all time, it is nearly impossible to make it better. Especially when it's Mob of the Dead, that shit wasn't the best just because of the map and the gameplay. The story is great. I like the story of the map, and I think everyone did, but fuck me, that Easter egg was disgusting. 3 fucking years it took for us to wait for this map, and 3 fucking years it took for people to figure out how the Morse code step actually works. And also, why the fuck do we spend 90% of the game looking through a fucking riot shield? I wouldn't be surprised if people stopped wanting to play zombies just because of the Cunt of the Dead Easter egg. Imagine you're expecting to find all the Easter eggs out yourself as soon as possible, and then going through Cunt of the Deads. I bet the zombies community could find the cure for cancer or end world hunger so long as they get a cutscene, or like the intro cutscene for the next Cold War Zombies map. Because I tell you right, them fuckers will do anything to get some cutscenes. Here's a way to improve the map. Get rid of the fucking riot shield. That was probably the worst replacement for the Afterlife. You may as well just made it be the only weapon to exist on the map. The layout was interesting at first. I liked it, but then I realized the extra areas they added around spawn are more useless than a walking stick to someone whose legs don't fucking work. Oh, what's that? You think it's important because there's a Hellhound location there? Oh, that's right, the Hell's Retriever is fucking dog shit. Unless you're doing the Easter egg, don't even bother going for the Hell's Retriever, right? And this is a Black Ops 4 problem. Wraith fires, rape, everything. There's no need for the Retriever, and you know what? Take away that Hellhound, take away the Pack-a-Punch location, and the process to get the Magma Gat, and you tell me how many times you go back to that area of the map. The Magma Gat is one of the only thing that Blood has over Mob of the Dead. I can't even joke here, like the Magma Gat is actually sick. Why the fuck does it have to be in the shitter version? And why did they change around the locations of the Hellhounds? Who's stopping you from keeping those the same? We can't do an exact copy, because then people will for some reason complain. We've got to change some shit. Mate, you gave us Zombie Chronicles, and we went on our knees and sucked all of your nutsacks. This map would have worked perfectly if it was a direct remake of Mob. I thought it was cool at first that we got to visit Mob, but like it still felt original. If there is one thing I did enjoy about BO4's Ether maps, is that they were remakes, yes, but they still felt like original maps in some way, even though they are all far from it. Of course, I ain't gonna complain about playing as Primus. I really enjoyed those in the map, but using them kinda meant they couldn't use certain old features like the Afterlife, or the plane, or the bridge for the Pack-a-Punch. The Pack-a-Punch also does not need to fucking move, but it does. I don't know which dickhead made that decision, but to whoever did it, guess what? Fuck you. And I actually don't see why we couldn't just use the Afterlife again. Oh wait, yeah I do. It's because that'd be doing something good, and we all know the COD developers don't like doing that. Obviously, it being BO4, the guns fucking suck in this map. Brutus hadn't changed, and I really like that mid-Easter egg cutscene with Brutus chatting shit to the characters. This map was never awful, but because you take such a beloved map and make it so much worse than the original, you're gonna get loads of people wishing you out AIDS. I just wish they remastered this shit faithfully in Zombie Chronicles, because then we didn't need Blood of the Dead. And yeah, okay, I guess it makes sense for the story, but even then, I don't like the ending of the Black Ops 4 story. They could have changed that. They could have went in so many different directions. Why they chose to do the one they did, I don't fucking know. And even then, if they remastered Mob of the Dead faithfully in Zombie Chronicles, I still wouldn't have been pissed if we get Blood of the Dead after, because Blood of the Dead is still technically a completely different map. If you think this map is good, I don't blame you for it, and I won't even call you retarded, because I can see why you would think it's good. It's actually not truly awful. That just proves how good Mob of the Dead was, though. They make a shit version of it, and even though it's still shit, it is still a good map. Oh, and I nearly forgot, the Pack-a-Punch camo was fucking vile. Like, Treyarch, why couldn't you just use the original? I mean, it didn't matter too much because you could customize what Pack-a-Punch camos your guns have anyway. But at that point, I already hated BO4 Zombies so much. But other than all I've said so far, I don't think there's much else to say. This map was disappointing as fuck. Yes, I remember the reveal for it and shitting bricks, and then playing it for the first time. My first impressions was this map was shit, but I didn't really want to hate it at first because it's a Treyarch Zombies Mob of the Dead. I've been waiting 3 fucking years for this. It can only be good. It can only be good, right? It can only be good. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter that this definitely is way worse than the original. It can only be good. Can't it? It's Treyarch Zombies. It's Mob of the Dead. It can only be good. I've been waiting 3 fucking years. No, it's not trash. It can't be trash. It's impossible. Please say it can only be good. But my dreams were fucking crushed after playing this map, and after that, I couldn't trust Treyarch anymore. But overall, Blood of the Dead can go suck my dick.